They want to create polarizing characters because they want people to be like, I'm on team this person, I'm on team that person. So you need to create a little bit of conflict there. But
Sure.
the person that I was displayed as is not who I believe I actually am. And I think if they were to try and be fair to who I am, they would have let me develop my character a little bit. Like so many of the
Mhm.
other people on the show, you got to hear about their background, their childhood, their culture, defining moments in their lives, funny stories that they're telling. There was so much that me and Aaliyah talked about, and there's so much that we connected about, and there's so much about me as a person that I was able to display in those pods. And the very first episode was titled So You're a Recent Cheater. In the very first episode, we go directly to the conflict and what was happening. And I think by taking just the moments of conflict and editing those moments out of context, so you don't know what brings me to that emotion or to that point, and nothing is really explained, I think that that makes me seem like, perhaps I'm unreasonable, or perhaps
Mhm.
I'm overreacting, or I'm not level-headed.
But the women, you go through all of them, and you get to meet them at least once, right?
Yes, on the first day you go through and you date all of the women for 10 minutes each. So the
Okay.
first day is 10 minutes each and all 15 women, and then you have to rank them. And then you can go on dates with your top 8 for the second day.
And what kind of criteria made them your top picks?
You know, it's really hard to get to know somebody in 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
so I was going in there and I'm like, hey, I'm not beating around the bush. Let's get directly into it. I want to know that, you have some kind of values. I want to know that you're ambitious and motivated in life. I want to make sure that, you're lighthearted and you don't take yourself too seriously. So I was going in asking those type of questions to make sure that I would mesh well with somebody.
Right, right. And what did it feel like in the pods? I always notice that there's blankets. Like, is it super cold? Is it like, are they giving you something to eat and drink? Like, what is it like in there?
In the pods, it was pretty comfortable, and
Oh,
it's like, I don't know, everywhere else you feel super aware that there's cameras and you're being watched and you're being monitored, but in the pods, like they kind of hide the cameras a little bit, so it just feels like you're in a little living room and you're just able to really relax and pretend like you're not on a television show.
right,
Makes sense.
right. And do the producers give you advice about what to expect or how to handle yourself or how you might feel based on what they've seen in the past and how to like navigate this experience to make it better for you?
Yeah, they definitely do. They give their advice. They came in every day and they gave kind of like a speech, and they let us know, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what you should do. Each day they had a theme as well.